Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are back. It's Monday, and I am excited. This is ELD's Fishing, Wake the Fish Up podcast, Wake the Fish Up live stream. You know, we're going to change that. This is the Wake the Fish Up show because tonight we got a show for you. That's right. We're connecting from California to the Midwest. Tonight I have the Indiana Fishing Queen. That's right. You know she's keeping it real. And Shireena will be inside the cave tonight to grace us in this Los Angeles stage. Shireena's coming to Hollywood, y'all. And before I kick it off, you know I got my man, Mr. O'Reilly, my co-host, my sidekick in the house. And we're about to start it off like we do every week. Let's wake the fish up.
Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up.
Wake the fish up, man. Wake the fish up, man.
You just got to.
You just got to wake the fish up. You just got to wake the fish up.
You just got to wake the fish up. You just got to wake the fish up.
Los Angeles, wake up California, wake up fishing family. It's ELD Fishing.
Wake the fish up.
Further ado, let me bring on my man James, Mr. O'Reilly.
Salute. How you doing, ELD? How you doing, brother?
Man, you know it's going down tonight.
I'm excited, man.
Man, so how'd your weekend go, James? Everything good?
Magnanimous. Glad you asked. The old guy turned 50.
Happy belated birthday, Mr. O'Reilly.
God is gracious, man. We made it. Yay. Hey, but I'm excited today, all the way from Hazleton, Indiana. They said we don't bring women to the show. Well, we are bringing them today, right? So that's what I'm excited about. ELD Fishing is officially in the building. Let's go.
So without further ado, we're bringing on a certified slayer, Shireena. Welcome to
Hey, guys.
Hey.
How's it going?
It's going good.
I want to say Hazleton in the house. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Indiana in the house.
Let me tell you, happy belated birthday and everything. Okay, my birthday's in February also. So
wow, thank you.
Yes.
When's your birthday?
February 7th.
You an Aquarius too, huh?
Yep.
Salute. It's good energy.
Yes.
Hey, while we're doing these birthday shout outs, you know, I want to send a happy heavenly birthday to my grandmother, Ruby Sunshine Brooks Clark. Today's her birthday. And she passed away like 2 days before I was 9 years old. But my grandma was so sweet to me and used to make me sweet potato pies every birthday. I will never forget that. Right. But happy birthday, Grandma. I'm going to dedicate this show to you.
Happy birthday, Grandma.
And back to Shireena. One thing you have to do on this show.
Oh, no.
You got to keep it real.
Always.
Always. So, Shireena, while we to start off, could you tell us a little bit about yourself? What got you? When did you start fishing? What got you into fishing? And talk a little bit about keeping it real.
Okay. So I'm Shireena of Shireena's Keeping It Real. I'm from Southern Indiana, Hazleton, to be exact. And I've been fishing for about 3 years. And when I first started, I was just doing it just to, I was doing my videos just so my daughter could see or family members could see, putting it on YouTube. But I wasn't really into making a channel, for everyone to see. But then my husband, he was like, you need to do that. And I was like, okay, sure. So here I am. Let's fast forward a little bit. Now like when I first started, I was just fishing for like drum, I guess you could say, with just to have fun, you know. Well, now I'm like, let's just fish for anything, you know. It's fun. It's fun. So yeah, I mean, I'm just doing this to have fun.
Well, one thing I'm gonna say, if it's only been 3 years, Shireena, you are definitely knocking some fish out the park. You are catching things I've never caught, like alligator gar.
Nice.
You are pulling
Now,
in big catfish, big carp.
yes.
Like it ain't no thing. Like it's no thing.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you,
So could you
I'm
tell
not
us
trying
what is your favorite fish to fish with?
right now, excuse me. Right now it's carp because
Mm-hmm.
if you haven't fought a carp, you're really missing out. You need to go out there and just hook into one because they will, you'll get so much energy from just hooking into one. They just go everywhere, you know. So it's carp right now. But like I say, I fish for everything, you know, hence the multi-species and everything. But let me tell you,
Multi-species.
that first picture you showed, it is just a long nose gar. Okay. Here in Indiana, we don't have the alligator gar. Although one was
Mhm.
caught a few years ago, which
Right.
we think maybe somebody had one as a pet or something and maybe released it out in the waters and, you know, they caught it. So,
So the gar
Mm.
caught, do you eat it?
you know, no. I don't eat anything that comes out of our river because
Really?
you know what they eat. I put that stuff on the hook and those gar, I've caught them with a piece of cotton and fish blood. So, they're eating
Oh,
cotton.
really?
Yeah, they're eating just about anything. So, whatever they eat, we're going to eat. So, I'm not eating cotton. I'm not eating fish blood. You know what I'm saying?
What river are you fishing out of mostly out there?
The White River.
White River.
Like river.
And
I've
it's
noticed something. A lot of the people that fish river fishing, I've been watching your channel for a while. I've been watching a few channel people fish on the Potomac River and different rivers. They don't eat the fish. Is it because of are any of the rivers polluted? Do they get a lot of mercury in them?
well, my husband says he's too lazy to clean them. But a
That'll
few
do it.
years ago, there was a spill, and there was like they said take precaution, and don't eat the things out of the river. And we do have a high mercury level. So, yeah.
Makes sense. Catfish. Tell me
Okay.
about the catfish bite out there.
Well, right now it's slim to none. There hasn't been much action over here. Right now, the river is flooding, but it's going to start going down here soon. So we're going to try to get out there and maybe catch some catfish. Well, my husband's going to catch some catfish, and I'm going to try to catch carp, of course.
So flooding, what is I'm sorry if I had been watching
Okay.
the weather
That's
channel.
okay.
What's been going on in Indiana? What's been going on with the flooding, you said?
Well, a couple months ago, it hadn't rained or, anything, and our river was just dry,
Wow.
and it was low enough that I could walk out to the places I would fish. You know what I'm saying? So I did a video on it. It was kind of blurry, but you could kind of see how low the river was. But lately, it's rained a lot and rained a lot. So now it's back to flooding. So I want to say maybe 11. Is it 11? It's about 11 feet now. And I normally fish it when it's 6 to 8 feet. So, but it has
So seasonal
also,
weather,
go ahead.
my bad. the seasonal weather out there kind of dictates the fishing and the flow of how it goes.
Yeah, pretty much, pretty much. I think that's with everywhere, it could be too hot, it could be too cold, it could be, it just depends on, where you're at. But with that being said, I believe that you could catch a fish at any time. You just got to know how to present your bait, or, or your technique on how you want to, catch your fish.
Nice.
And what you're going
Okay,
after,
let's
because
give a
I've
shout out
caught.
to the people in the.
Okay.
My bad. I don't mean to cut you off, sister girl.
It's okay. It's okay. I forgot what I was saying. See what you did? No, I'm kidding.
Listen, well, before I wanted to say what's up to the people leaving comments. There's a lot of people building up over here. While you gather your thoughts, I want to say what's up to Marvin. He said, "Let's wake the fish up." We got Maurice Casey in the house. Laughing Cat Fishing. Hey,
now
we
that's
got
my
somebody
husband.
saying what's up to Thomas. Okay.
Yeah,
Fishing
Laughing
with
Cat is my husband.
JBT.
That's my
All right,
bestie
fishing with
friendo.
JBT. All right. We got King Joseph in the house. We got Ron Beckett in the house.
Hello, everyone.
Now, Serena, you bringing the people out.
Yay, good.
Nice.
And I want to say thank you to Maurice. He has been a day one. No offense or anything, JBT, because he's been there too. But Maurice, there's a story, and I'll go ahead and say it. My dad, his name was Maurice, and he was killed a few years ago. And just when I see Maurice, or that name and stuff like that, it's just, there's like a feeling that there, does that make sense? Yes. So,
and my condolences about your father.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, and Maurice has always been there, always hey and things like that. So, hey, Maurice.
Okay, Maurice.
Deepest condolences. Deepest.
Thank you.
So your channel, you have you got some numbers over there, and so did they just start overnight? You do a couple of videos, or tell us how.
Actually, it did happen overnight. Okay. Wow. Now I mentioned JBT. Okay, me and JBT started a show back in, I want to say, October, and the goal was for him to get 1,000 and me to get 1,000 subscribers. Well, he got 1,000 first, and he was like, you know what, you deserve to be pushed there too. So he put together this 1K push without my knowledge at first. Okay. And he was like, I have a surprise for you. I'm like, oh my goodness. I don't like surprises, although I will surprise people, So, and he was like, just come on. Let me do this for you. So he got me on our show, and that's what he did. So I went to bed one night with like 900 subscribers, woke up to 1,100, and then that day they just kept going and going, So yeah, thank you, JVT, and everyone else that's helped me get there.
Now let me ask you a question.
He just said read.
Yeah.
Subscribe it. Yeah, and we want to say somebody, King Joseph Vlog said, my sincerely condolences also. We see you, man. We appreciate that. We people here. Real quick, though, about the 1,000 subscriber mythological door that opens up once you get 1,000. What really happened? Did it happen? Did it? Oh!
50 people, 1,000 people, it's just your people. You just keep doing what you're doing and do it, I'm out here to just inspire, and hopefully someone will see something that I'm doing and they'll be like, hey, I want to get out there and do that too. No matter who you are, you can just get out there and do
Shireena,
it.
I am definitely sure that you are inspiring young women all over Indiana, all over. Now you're getting all your subscribers, not only young women. I'm sure you're a big motivation to young women of color, young Black girls out there that want to get out there and do it. I actually have. We're gonna take about a 30-second break, and then we'll be right back because I have some questions for you.
Okay.
From some live questions, actually video questions. We'll call them that, and we'll be right back. Get a sip of water, and we'll be right back in about 30 seconds.
Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up. Wake the fish up.
We fishing everywhere, and I invite you to the Wake the Fish Up podcast every Monday at 7 p.m. Pacific Coast, baby.
Nice. Now, a question. Do you can go live now on YouTube so you can just go live from your phone after 1,000 subscribers?
You can go live on YouTube after, I think it's 100, because my husband, he's able to go live on his phone. But here's the thing, you only get a certain amount of your subscribers that can come in when you do it like that.
Yeah, I can't go live. I'm only up about maybe about 850 or something like that. But no live, I can't go live. It doesn't allow me.
Are you serious? Huh?
Yeah, got certain rules for maybe just me.
I think he said it's just from from the computer, not the phone. So that must be, yeah, that's it.
Makes no sense. Right. So, hey, man, what you got for us, man? I'm elated.
Okay, so
let's go.
Shireena, I have made a couple of videos with it. I need to see them. That's the next video I'm gonna play. The video with you. People have seen you and this video coming up on Facebook. I've been running around California, running around LA screaming, I got Shireena in the house, Indiana Fishing Queen. So the other night, I was out at my father's barbecue, best barbecue in California. And I was talking to a couple of people that work there. I'm going to show you a couple of videos. First, I'm there. We're going to go with me first. Here it goes. So, Shireena, tonight I'm at the world famous My Father's Barbecue, and I've talked to some of the staff here, and they had some questions for you.
Okay.
That was nice.
This is awesome.
You know, it's my first time seeing it too. You know?
Oh, okay.
He does the editing. I'm his co-host. My man puts it together. I mean, he doesn't give himself enough editing credit. He's a genius, you know, and does a lot of research too on the interviews before he does it. Yeah. Salute to ELD for bringing us all together. Salute.
Let me say hi to another person in chat. Avid, you're not chopped liver. I just hadn't seen you in the chat. And like I said, I'm nervous a little, like always. So I was on his show first.
Okay. Well, hey, what's up? Thank you for letting her come over. So first up to bat, the first young person that wanted a question to ask. His name is Alex, and here he goes.
Hi, my name is Alex Thompson, and I'm from Los Angeles, Carson, California. And Shireena, I want to ask you, what is your usual fishing tricks? Do you fish in like harsh weather, and how do you fish?
Let's go.
Okay. This is so different. Fishing
It's a
trick.
show. I'm going to stop calling it a podcast. It's the Wake the Fish Up show. Nationwide for everybody. So his questions to you what sort of fishing tips or tricks do you have, and do you fish in harsh weather?
Okay, fishing tricks. Really, I just, I fished with leaves before. I fished with marshmallows. I fished with candy worms. I fished with everything. So as far as tricks and stuff, whatever's in your bag, pull it out and try it, and voila, you get what you get. So that's the best way I can answer that.
And the weather?
And as far as the weather, I have fished in the cold. I've fished in the rain. I've fished in the wind, and hey, if you're not out there, you're not going to catch anything. So sometimes you have to just go for it. I used to be the girl that was afraid to walk in grass, because I didn't like walking in grass. So I think that with that kept me from doing a lot of things. So if you're afraid to do something, just give it a try, because there's a whole world out there that you can discover if you just conquer your fears.
Shireena,
okay,
keeping it real.
That's definitely. One thing I'm gonna tell you right now about the grass. I've spent time in the Midwest, and I was fishing out there kind of ignorant, not knowing, around lakes at Crab Orchard Lake, and I would move a stick and snakes would be moving from under my feet, and I did not even know it until I became aware. So you probably was avoiding the grass for good reasons.
Well, let me tell you, no, I'll tell you why. There were dogs around, and I didn't want to step in dog poop. That was my only fear.
Me, ain't no wrong with you.
That's like a good reason to me too, huh?
But we do have a lot of snakes out here. And
okay.
I have a video that I want to get out there. It was when my mom and stepdad and we were all out here having a cookout, and there was this humongous snake, and they were beating it with a shovel and everything. So, but there's some bad words in it, so I can't beep it out. But it's a really good video, and it shows the huge snake.
Nice.
Yeah, and like Laughing Cat says, I have 2 dogs now, so there's a lot of dogs.
Now you can.
So Hazleton, Indiana. Right now, time is 7:25 Pacific Standard here. What is the time difference there?
It is 9, so that's what, about 2 hours?
2 hours difference. What's the weather? It's about 54 here where I'm at. What's the weather there?
Well, it says 47. Today it was about 60. It was nice fishing weather, but you can't have everything. So when it's warm, there's wind, or when it's warm, there's rain, or when there's always something going on. So if you're going to get out there, you got to get out there. It's never going to be absolutely perfect.
Weather, fishing condition, right?
Yeah, there's always something you have to look for.
Fair. Fishermen. Shireena, keeping it real once again.
Yep.
Are you ready for another one?
That's what I do. Okay.
Here we
I
go.
hope I did well. On that question.
You're doing great. You're doing fantastic. This young lady right here. Here you go.
Hi, my name is Atiana, and I'm from Wilmington, California. I'm 17 years old. I work at my father's barbecue, and I have a question for you, Shireena. I want to know how you keep your nails on while fishing and how to fish. Because, I've never been fishing, me personally. But, I want to go, and I don't know how to start or where to start, and I just have some questions for you. And if you can answer me back, just let me know.
Thank you.
That was excellent too.
Okay, Atiana. Okay, here's the thing. I do my nails for the show, but first, if I'm going out fishing, I don't do my nails because they're just gonna get fish guts, fish scales, and mud, dirt, everything in them. So there's really no point in doing your nails. And I don't wear makeup because why you want to sweat makeup off? But I don't wear makeup at all. You just got to go out there and be natural, because that's what it is. The fish don't care, how you look. And my hair. Here's one thing about my hair. You see that right there? Let me tell you about that hairstyle.
Look at that fish, though.
We have well, let's talk about hair though. That's what she asked about. So, so the hair in that picture, I had the knots going on because we have these bees that were wanting to make a house in my hair. And if you've seen some of my pictures, there's, I have this little poof that I wear, but they were trying to get in my hair and like make a nest or something. So I just parted it and put those knots up there and it kept them away. But here's another thing.
There you go.
Here's another thing. Get in the shower, wash your hair, getting ready. I just put it up. And when we go out in the boat, that's my blow dryer. And however it looks whenever we get out there, that's how it looks.
Okay, that's keeping it real. Now, I thought you was going with the, how Rage used to rock Rough and Tough with her Afro puffs?
Yeah.
Hey,
I can do that
with
too.
Your bad self. All right. There you go.
Yeah, you just got to be natural because if you're out there worrying about, oh my gosh, my hair this, my hair that, you're not going to enjoy it.
I want to compliment your accent. I just kind of heard it. It is beautiful.
What?
Your accent. Shout out to Indiana.
Well, thank you.
In the house. Beautiful accent.
Oh, goodness.
I digress.
Oh, and how she could start fishing.
The comments are coming.
Well, how she could start fishing. Everybody says, do you have a Walmart there? Of course, there's a Walmart. Grab you a Walmart pole and put some line on it, a hook, and just go out there and throw it. I started with worms. So, hey, you can catch anything with worms.
And she can learn about a lot of YouTubes, too. If she can, figure out how some of those knots, they're on YouTube. And I'm sure with a nice young lady like that, if she told one young man that she wanted to go fishing, he would take her because he'd be interested. Seemed like a sweet young girl. I'm sure he'll take her.
Mm-hmm.
17-year-old Atiana. She's a nice young lady.
God bless her.
Are you ready for another one?
Yeah.
Let's keep it going.
Hi, my name is OC. I am the lead cook here at My Father's Barbecue in California, and I have a question for Shireena. I was just wondering, after you get all that fish, what do you do with it? Can you drop like a recipe or something that show me what you do with your fish and how you prepare it? Thanks a lot.
Excelente. Yes.
That's a good question. But hey, I don't eat the fish from out there. But
do you cook?
Oh yes, I cook. All the time. Yes. Fish? I cooked fish? Yes. But let me say, we've had drum from out there. And all I did was put garlic and butter and put it in the oven and let it get crispy on top. And hey, that's how we ate it. So nothing big.
I'm gonna Google.
There you go, OC.
Sorry if I didn't do well with that one, but
and let it do what it do.
Yeah.
Right. I heard that.
This is awesome the way these questions are going. I like this.
Oh, I see the drumfish now. I didn't know exactly what you were talking about, a drumfish. Okay.
Yeah, freshwater drum. Some people get them confused with white perch. They're not the same. They don't look the same. So they're not the same. They're not even like related or anything. So yeah, and also with the carp that I catch, there's grass carp, common carp, and there's buffalo. But guys, there's no such thing as a buffalo carp. They are absolutely not related. One's sucker and one's minnow. So
Interesting.
when I hear somebody say buffalo carp, I'm like,
we don't call, well, we got I guess a few species of carp. I only see one, but a lot of guys I know too just specifically target those for the fight, as you do too. But
yes, yes.
But I know certain cultures eat it. They eat it. They know how to cook it and make it right. And certain people, I tried to cook one before, no success. But carp, have you ever tasted one?
No, I haven't. I'm not too good with the cooking stuff, guys. I don't eat fish. I guess I'm gonna have to do that.
Let me ask ELD. Hey, tell me, man. You ever ate a carp?
Yes. No. Now, my carp history is a little different. I was brought up that if when we caught carp, we didn't want to catch carp. We usually caught them on accident because they weren't edible, or it wasn't so much that I think that the taste may have been bad, that we couldn't the season make it good, but they're a fish with an exceptional amount of bones. And one thing my father already said, the one last thing you want to do is get a carp bone in a kid's mouth or throat. So we never, I've always grew up with a dislike or just a habit of, if you catch carp, you either give it away or you release it. So it was never a fish that I targeted, but it has been a fish that I've caught. So speaking of carp, Shireena, could you tell us, I have a question.
Okay.
For you. You are a carp expert. I know you just came back from a weekend. I'll be looking at your Facebook. A weekend where you went on an expedition with serious carp and catfish fishermen.
Yes.
What are the basic differences in the carp? And I'm going to show you a couple that you've caught. And could you please describe and tell the difference? This is the first one we've seen with the Afro puffs.
Okay, that is a buffalo. And they get confused with carp, the common carp. But their difference is that one right there, their color is kind of, let's see, like a tea color or kind of a washed out color. And they don't have the barbs on the side of their barbels, however you want to say it. Yeah, let's say that. On the sides, like the carp do.
All right. What about that sucker point, that nostril on it? Like, it looked prehistoric on the nose.
Okay, so they feed off the bottom, so that helps them, suck from the bottom of the river.
River too.
And now what about this one?
That's a buffalo also. Okay. And see, it can be easily confused with the way their body shape is, and but I plan on putting something else out there explaining the differences so people will know. But the main thing, the way I see it, is their color and then around their mouths. And some look at their eyes are a lot bigger and on the sides. So they're just slight differences, because if you're not experienced, you'll pick one out and think, hey, that's a carp, and hey, that's a buffalo, and get them confused.
Okay.
And they're in the koi family too, right?
The
carps are related to koi.
Not
fish,
the
right?
buffalo, but the carp, the common.
No, the common carp
So
is.
What is this right here?
That's a grass carp.
Grass.
They're more slender, and they kind of resemble. To me, I'm not a professional. I'm not, biologist or anything. To me, they resemble more of the Asian type carp.
Yeah, kind of do. Quick question: which one has the best fight?
That grass carp, think.
It looks like it because it's slender. You know,
it's like a torpedo.
Right, the way it's shaped.
But those buffalo, they are lazy. Buffalo are lazy. They sit on the bottom and they're big and just sit there and just go really slow. But once you hook into one, they're like, uh-oh, I'm caught. And then they just take off all over the place. And the common carp, you catch those and they will dart back at you. So that's how you can kind of tell what you're going after, what you have hooked into by the way they come at you or erratic, so once you catch a lot, you'll get the feel for what you're hooked onto.
Nice.
Okay. Before I go back to questions, I want to show you a little video because I have a little carp experience myself out here. One thing about Los Angeles, at all our lakes out here, we have a lot of parks with lakes. And our lakes, we do have carp. In the city lakes, we run into the monster carp. I don't know what type of carp I caught, but I went back in my little research and pulled out a few pictures of a little carp. I call it a little carp, big carp. So I'm going to show you this, and you tell me what you think.
Pulled it out his mouth, man. Pulled him out his mouth. Pulled it out his mouth. Oh, I did and I got him. A little baby carp. Hey, you guys, I am up here banging the banks at MacArthur Park. Look what I just caught. A little baby carp. You know what I'm going to tell him? Send me back your daddy.
Here's daddy.
Woo. He is a monster, y'all. This is carp fishing. This is banging the banks at MacArthur Park in Los Angeles. It's ELD fishing at its finest. It's the energy, the love, and the dedication of fishing. Big fish, MacArthur Park, banging the banks. ELD fishing. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy.
That was awesome. Yes, that was a nice common carp.
That was a common?
That was a common, yes. And that little one, JBT always catches small ones. So I'm like, baby carp, baby carp. So yeah.
So that was a common carp.
That was a common, yes. And there had the little goatee. Yeah, the little mustache.
Okay. That was at MacArthur Lake, MacArthur Park. And that's like right down the street from the Staples Center where the Lakers play.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But let me tell you this. That carp right there isn't close to the biggest carp in there. They have Asian carp in there, and I guess that they're supposed to be like 4 or 5 feet long. Now, I don't know listen, I lost a fishing pole in that lake. The last time I went out there, I was fishing with some shrimp, and I had my pole sitting up on the thing, and I seen a little tip, and I was fishing for catfish, and the catfish were stockers. So they're usually about 1 to 3 pounds. And all I know is my pole hit twice, and the pole just went over the side, almost went in, but I couldn't get it. I lost a nice ugly stick there.
Oh, he said ugly stick.
And I think it was one of those big carp.
Ugly stick. I'm not a fan, but I have a couple.
Right.
Yeah, I've lost a pole or two. So that's why I don't know if you've seen in my videos, but I put pool noodles on my rods so that if they go over, they'll float. And I mean, we'd have to jump down the bank and catch them, but hey, there's a better chance of not losing them.
No, that's right. That's right. You know what, Shireena?
Hey, guess what? That was a trick.
There you go, huh? How to save your fishing poles.
There you go.
James.
Oh, a quick one for you, Shireena. You know, I see you having your own fishing reel. I do.
Oh,
just throw that out there. Endorsers are out there. You think about Shireena needs her own reel and her own gear.
That would be awesome.
Let's just throw that up there. All right. That's it. That's all I
Okay.
got.
All right,
I would like
Shireena.
that. That'd be so neat.
In a second, I am going to bring on. This is kind of a tweak right now. We have somebody that's chiming in from the Midwest, from your neck of the woods.
Oh, okay.
You don't know him. This is we're gonna bring him on for a second. I'm sure he has a question for you.
Okay.
And 1 second, but let me go over some of these comments. We have so many people that are leaving messages.
Okay.
Unless I want to. Yes, I threw that monster fish back. You know I'm not eating no fish, especially when I say MacArthur Park. I'm not eating nothing from over there by the Staples Center except the catfish, because they stock the catfish fresh, and in 2 weeks everybody cut them off. So that's the difference. Those are farm raised catfish, but the other fish, no. And I eat more, and I'm not eating no carp. Jeff Young, I want to say what's up. We got Jeff Young from Hook'em and Book'em. Out here. Yeah, I was going to ask what pole, but then she said ride, and I was like, okay. Yeah. It's from Hook'em and Book'em. We got a lot of fishing crews out here. Do you guys have a lot of fishing crews?
Not really.
See, we have like James is like the leader of Lake Legends, and then we have like Completely Fishing, Hook'em and Book'em, Keeping It Real. That's the name. Keep It Real crew.
Hey, y'all have to start
so many.
My own
we just
crew.
got like clicks, and of different fishing crews. So I want to say what's up to all the California certified slayers, and that's what I rock with. And all of the good ones from every crew fall under California certified slayers. Okay. But everybody in every crew can't be a California certified slayers. Only the good ones.
Oh goodness.
So Shireena, you certified.
Oh, that's great. Guys, look out. I might be starting my own crew.
You are. Y'all already got your crew already. Yeah. Yeah, you and your husband already got it going. They go, just tell them where they can sign up at. That's all. Y'all got it. Let's keep going.
Okay, and then we have this guy. Big shout out to King Joseph, man, for watching from King Joseph Vlogs. He said, what is the best way to get into fishing for a newbie? So again, Shireena, you answered this question. What advice, what should a newbie do if they want to get in fishing?
He said it himself. Get into fishing. Go out there, get you a pole, get you some worms, and throw. You never know. So, hey.
Jump right in.
Yeah.
I think I threw my right arm out. I think I threw my right arm out the first year.
Yeah.
I swear to you, I think I did. Threw my right arm out because it was so like a new life for me fishing.
When I first started fishing, my husband had me using J hooks. Okay, you have to set J hooks. So I think I got some experience with actually getting the feel of a fish bite or knowing how the fish bite, because I had to set my own hook. So after a while, he was like, well, I use these circle hooks. And I'm like, wait a minute, what do circle hooks do? He said, oh, they set themselves. So now when I look back, I'm like, yeah, I was over there working, and he's just sitting back. And I'm like, okay. But I did catch more fish than him. So that's on him. Ha ha.
Shireena, you got the lines hot tonight. We got two people we finna bring on now. They just popping up, and this is all just out the blue. So
okay,
I'm gonna bring my Midwesterner on right now, my buddy Gordon O'Neill. And we'll be stopping in, and we'll be bringing Chef Shalimar Lane has some questions for you. We got some females coming on. Okay. First, let me introduce my man and bring him on from Illinois. Introduce yourself, my man.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Nice to see you and meet you, Shireena.
You too.
I'm sorry to be late getting in, brothers and sisters, because I'm a bit of a dinosaur on this thing right now. I'm trying to get better at it, and plus I like to tell y'all a little fishing story. I went fishing today. Fishing was terrible, but I did get home I show you how good God is. I got home with 4 fish,
Nice.
and 2 of them was big enough for my wife and I each have one for dinner. So sometimes the worst trips turn into a blessing anyway, because I fried 2 13-inch crappies, one for her, one for me, and cooked them Mississippi style. And we just got through dining sufficiently on those 2 fish.
Excuse me, before you move on. So, what do you mean he fried Mississippi style? What is Mississippi? I like to know.
Well, in Mississippi, they take the larger crappies, because all their crappies are pretty large. And they take them and they just scale them, gut them, cut the head off, score them on each side, rub mustard on them, season them with your favorite seasoning, then roll them in cornmeal and deep fry them, and they are absolutely delicious.
Damn right they are. I know they are.
I mean, absolutely beyond compare delicious.
Gordon, you got to say your name.
Okay,
Gordon, you got to tell them your name and what city you from. You just getting on.
Okay, my name is Gordon O'Neill, a.k.a. Thunderworm, a.k.a. Black Angler.
Okay.
And I'm from Carbondale, Illinois.
And where you out of?
I'm out of the great state of Illinois, down in the southern part of it. Carbondale, Illinois is our town home of SIU, the Salukis. And I suppose I hope y'all have heard of the Salukis.
Well,
anybody?
Carbondale's about 3 hours from us.
Yes. So we're neighbors. I mean, Indiana's pretty close.
Yeah. And, you're about 3 hours from us.
Okay. So you're in what part of Indiana?
Southern.
Okay.
Okay. An hour north of Evansville.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I used to, when I was in my construction days, I worked a little bit over in Evansville.
Okay. And now I live in a little town of 300 called Hazleton.
Oh, okay.
It's only 300?
Only 300.
And you guys, we got somebody else to bring on. I'm about to pop on a female that wants to ask you a question. This is Chef Salamar Lane. Let me bring her on into the podcast. Chef.
Hey.
Hello, Chef. Hi, Chef.
How's it going?
Can't hear you.
Excellent. How you doing?
Can't hear
you. A little audio problem.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Hear me now? Okay. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing tonight?
Hey.
Good.
All right. Hey. Okay. I didn't have that
easy question, please.
Oh, no hard questions here. I know I had a question, and then you said something. Now you fish with leaves, and I'm like, is that a joke?
No. Yes, I fished with leaves before.
What are you catching with leaves?
Gar.
Okay. So my whole question just went away when I heard you say that. I said, she's joking, but she didn't laugh. So now I got to ask.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they will eat anything. They eat anything.
Wow. That is so interesting.
Yeah, like I said, I fished with leaves, candy worms, marshmallows, little pieces of ham, just a piece of cotton with fish blood on it. Yeah, just about anything.
Wow.
Here's the thing. If you see a fish down there and you put something in front of its face and it's hungry, it's going to go after it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of how you present it. So that leaf, you can make it move like a wounded fish, and they could want to eat it. So, I mean, you can make a marshmallow look like a floating mulberry or something for a carp. So it's just about how you present.
Clever. See how clever women are?
Yes,
you are.
Real quick question for the chef. Real quick question for the chef. You heard what he said about Mississippi style. Have you cooked that style already?
I have not, but I did a few things like that long time ago, but I haven't lately, but I really want to. So I might just try it. Eldridge is gonna have to bring some fish home.
Hey, I'm telling you, you won't regret it. I've fried big bluegill that way and big crappie, and I've even fried the crappie fillets that way.
Okay, so you just gutting it and you're gonna scale it, and then you
Yeah,
just okay.
cut the head off, scale it, gut it, wash it out, kind of dry it. Then you rub mustard on it. Put your put your favorite seasonings on it that you like, and then roll it in cornmeal and deep fry it.
Okay, Eldridge,
And it's
your
outstanding.
next show, I
Yes.
think we should fry some fish. You hear
He
me?
got fish. He got
You
fish.
know what? We might. I actually went fishing yesterday. And we'll talk about that in a minute. I want to get back to. I got two more questions from these video questions. So you guys hold on right quick while we get to one more. And this is Tim, a customer up there.
My name is Tim House. I'm at my father's barbecue eating catfish right now. And I was wondering, can you tell me the best bait to get the catfish? Because that's what I'm eating right now. And I know your show, you're keeping it real. So let's keep it real. Thank you, and come back to my father's barbecue.
There you go.
Excellent.
Okay. The best bait that I have used for catfish is cut drum, the freshwater drum. So, and we catch a lot of those out here, and we just cut them up, and that's what I use for catfish. Although, like I said, I started with just worms. So worms are natural, what's out there in the ground. So I use that first. But once I catch the drum, that's what I use to catch catfish too.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys something. Worms are an excellent bait, depending. I've been places where we have some places where we fish around what they call where they load grain elevators on the
Yes.
river. And I've seen times where the only thing the catfish would take would be night crawlers. And it would be amazing to have every bait there was, and the only person be catching fish is the one fishing with worms.
And being around like the grain areas right there, those are good spots.
Oh, excellent! That's one of some
Those
of
are
the best,
great
especially
spots.
with grain.
Yeah.
But my favorite, most
I'm learning
I mean,
something
quick
because
bait is shad. Cut shad is what we always fish with.
We don't have real luck with shad or cut bluegill.
We catch everything with shad. I catch giant blue cats, channel cats, flatheads, almost everything in our area takes shad. I mean, it's better than I basically when I go channel cat fishing, shad is my number one bait.
Okay.
It's like candy to our catfish. They love it.
Now, once I
this is
get,
so regional.
oh, go ahead.
That's a regional thing. Sorry, I said that's real region because out here in California, basically, we would use you guys didn't even mention the bait a lot because we get it's plentiful in the ocean. Catfish love mackerel, bonita, shrimp, more than we use bluegill, but they use bluegill when they go to the rivers and things like that. So that's a regional thing.
Yeah, if you take
Indiana is in the house. Y'all actually educating us coastally. We on the West Coast. We don't hear this talk. So
Serena was about to say something. She was about to say what she used. Go, Serena.
Now, as far as like cut shad, cut bluegill, and things like that, well, if we don't have a lot of it out there, it's not going to work because they've not eaten it before, So so if I'm going out there throwing bluegill and they've never seen a bluegill, they're not going to go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So just
that's kind of
use
hard.
what's
It's kind of
natural to your waters.
in our area for the catfish not to have seen shad, bluegill, shiners. Just all. I mean, there's a lot of things like we used to use shrimp a lot back in the day. Get shrimp and let them, let them ferment a little bit. Put
Mm-hmm.
the garlic salt on them and catch a lot of catfish that way.
Garlic salt?
Yep, garlic salt.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm gonna put out a video sometime this week with chicken livers. I'm gonna do some things with chicken livers and go try it out there. See what I
Now,
can do.
Serena, do you have children or is it just you and your husband fishing?
Yes, I have 3.
Do you take them fishing with you?
My oldest is 25, and I also have a 21-year-old and a 16-year-old.
Okay.
So
does the 16-year-old go with you? That would be
no,
the
he's my photographer.
Okay.
And he does some of my video editing. So yeah.
So
Now
he's part of the crew.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have a crew.
You have a crew.
I have a crew. And you know what? Let me tell you this, guys. My daughter, she's due in May. So I'm gonna have me a little fishing buddy. I can't wait.
Congratulations.
I cannot wait.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Hey, Chef, got a question for
You heard it here first on Wake the Fish Up podcast. You guys, let's take a 1-minute break if I can play this, because tonight we are graced with the presence of Shireena, Indiana Fishing Queen, keeping it real. We also got Gordon O'Neill from Carbondale in the house, Chef Shalimar Lane of My Father's Barbecue, my co-host. We just had a birthday yesterday. Happy birthday again, James, Mr. O. Willie, and you are watching the ELD Wake the Fish Up show.
Hey, you gotta stop loading now with your card. Gnarly.
Okay, guys.
I like that.
I wanna thank you guys, because having me on here is just awesome. Okay. I'm just out here fishing. Look, I'm gonna get emotional. I'm just out here fishing. And you brought me on. Thank you.
Shireena, you family now. You're gonna be back on.
When people notice, when you're doing what you want to do and your purpose of what you're doing it for, because I saw a comment in there and it was like, thank you. That's what I want to do. And that just warms my heart. And I'm sorry for this, but that's just the kind of person I am. And I really appreciate you guys for getting me on here. Thank you.
Well, I think
Shireena, I want to say thank you, because at the same time, Shireena, at the same time, I have a vision for what I'm trying to do here, and my vision is about bringing us together, about bringing fishermen together, I mean, especially people of color, because we get on platforms a lot on television. We don't get a lot of play. You know what I'm saying? So what I want to do, I want to reach to, whether it's in Indiana, backwater Mississippi, Alabama, where my father's from, Texas, where my mother's from, people from Florida, New York. I want you guys to, I want that interview. I want you guys on this show. Man, this is the Hollywood Fishing. we're coming out here from Los Angeles, putting it across the airways. When we did that show last week and you were watching and you commented, deep in my heart, I recognized who you were. I said, oh my God, that's Shireena. I've been watching her. I want you on. And you text back that night and said you would come on. And so the people that's watching, I want you on this show. You're not too small. You're not too big. I don't know what you think, man. This is about us, about the fishermen. It's about our passion, about our love for what we do for this, Shireena. And I thank you so much. Gordon O'Neill, I thank you. Sean, I thank you. Really, I thank you.
I got one question for the show. I got a question for the show.
No, I'm gonna do like Serena. Don't make it too hard now.
Not hard at all. I've been looking for an easy, simple recipe for grilled fish, and I don't know the seasonings to use to get a good, a good tasty catfish.
I'll tell you, I grew up on catfish. That's my favorite fish, so I cook it all the time. But Serena said it best earlier when someone asked her, did she cook? And she said, hey, about the garlic and the butter and salt. If you put garlic, butter, and salt on any fish you have, it's gonna work. So if you start with garlic, butter, salt, and then whatever you like on anything else, throw it on your fish, it's gonna come out good. I just say don't overcook it, because a lot of times, we have a tendency to cook stuff till it turns gray. Mama say leave it in there a little bit longer. But other than that, that's the perfect start. Garlic, butter, and salt. And then just add your favorite seasonings on there, and it's going to work all out. And Serena, I just want to say really quickly, Eldridge is my older brother, but he has been talking about you all week, and he was excited, and he's like, I'm gonna have a girl on my show, and I was excited for him because we often we don't have the same platforms as other people have all the time. And although we've been doing this for generations and generations, and we taught other people how to do the things that we do, I barbecue, so that's kind of my thing, but it's the same thing in the barbecue world. So it's an honor to be here with you tonight, and I'm so glad that Eldridge got you on and you came on. So I want to let you know it's certainly an honor for us to be here with you, and thank you, and keep doing what you're doing, girl.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Black girl magic.
Yes.
Nice. If I got a question, but I love the moment that you just captured. I love what you're doing, and I gotta keep going right now. You two inspire young girls all over the place. Just keep it there for a minute. She's a bona fide chef. Look at her. You inspiring young girls to get put the phone down, get your hands dirty, touch nature. So I appreciate what y'all bring, some balance to the show. We always gotta thank ELD because he's bringing us together, and we're having some open conversations that we didn't even think we would have here. So we appreciate y'all. Y'all keep coming in and bring them in and out. We're gonna all be a nucleus of love around here. ELD Fishing. Appreciate y'all.
Definitely. You guys, listen, usually I try to run in about an hour, but you know what? It's running a little over. But we have not did a couple of things that we need to do. Shireena, I have to ask you, what was really popping? That's a little game we play, and we got to find out what's really popping. So
okay.
Basically, it goes like this.
They say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So describe the backstory to these pictures. In other words, we want to know what was really popping, man. What was really popping? What was really popping? What was really popping? What was really popping, man? 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 What was really popping, man?
Okay.
Shireena, I'm going to start. I'm actually going to start with this picture right here because I need to know what was really popping.
Okay. Well, I have a buddy, Gary, backyard carp, and he fishes from his backyard as I fish from my backyard. And he fishes for carp. And we decided, hey, let's see whose backyard reigns supreme. So we put together this little competition called the Backyard Smackdown, and whoever won got the belt. So I won and I got the belt. And the guy sitting behind me, that's Gary back there. And we're going to do another one this summer, and he's going to try to get the belt back. Little does he know, it's staying at my house.
Did you say the backyard smackdown?
Yes.
That's
like the attitude.
That's just a little friendly competition between neighbors. Huh?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, okay. This was
what was
actually
really popping?
This was actually when I first started fishing for carp. Okay. I found a video on YouTube and they told me the ingredients to put together, and I put them together and I was like, let's go out there and see if this works. There is actually a short and a video that I put together where it worked. So that was the after picture showing the little pack bait balls that I had, and it was like, yeah, these worked. So that's what that's from.
Nice. They look edible.
Okay.
You could probably eat that. I mean, it's
move
just
down to another one.
Ground beef and corn.
Oh, okay. So I was helping
what was really popping?
I was helping co-host a Halloween competition, and I love Captain America, so I dressed as, Captain America. And right there, that little bear, that's Captain America. And he's actually sitting over on the mantle.
Nice.
And I did make that bear at Build-A-Bear workshop.
Nice.
I got my bear.
Build-A-Bear. Remember Macy and Morgan used to love that Shalimar.
And my belt.
And her belt. Her bear and her belt.
The chow. The backyard smackdown.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm 44 and I love Captain America. So, okay. That's when I first got my bow.
Wow.
And like I said, I'm going to start bow fishing. I'm going to bow fish for gar, grass carp, and Asian carp. So that's what that is. That's my Muzzy Vice.
Muzzy Vice, huh? Nice.
Yes. Now, once I get more into the bow fishing, I can explain it more, but I'm still learning.
I haven't shot one of those yet.
I have shot one, grass carp. It is a rush. It is a rush. Okay.
And we have the Indiana Fishing Queen Certified Slayer, Shireena.
That's awesome.
Definitely.
Oh my gosh.
Listen, I just got one text. Shireena, let me say this. Like when you gave me a comment, I want to say what's up right here. Quentin Holcomb. Let me put his comment up. Let me show Holcomb. Urban Sports. These guys are doing it big in Texas. I want you on. He just said, he said he can't wait to get on here. Look for my man. They doing it big down in Texas. I want the whole crew, the whole Buster Fonte, and get at me, my man. I don't know.
I got a question, man.
I think buttons are moving slow, but we having a great time.
Yeah.
Thank you, T.
What's on your t-shirt, man? Let me see your t-shirt, man. What's on your t-shirt?
A t-shirt?
Yeah.
This is a Fisher of Men t-shirt. Teach a man to fish.
Let me see. Where you get that from? I know it looks like it's saying a lot. I like
what you know about it, man?
Oh, thunderworms, huh?
Fishermen.
Fishermen.
Fish.
You know, I don't have one, but I'm just saying.
Man, that came from my brother's love right there, man.
I might need to get him one.
I still got to get his shirts in the mail. I'm slow like that.
Wait. Before I get one, I like to see the chef and also our sister Way in Indiana. She's closer. She should get it first.
Yep.
I gotta get some contact information.
You gotta subscribe to her channel. You know that.
I can send out some shirts.
Yeah, we just gotta take care of the local folks first. You know what I mean? And I'll wait. I can wait for mine. I'm just saying, it's an Indiana thing, man. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, I would be proud to see these ladies wear one of my shirts.
That's what's
We
up.
love to.
I will.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Elders, you have a good question right there because I wanted to ask the same question. Marvin Hardley asked a question there.
I have a river.
Marvin had a question.
I have a river in my backyard. It's the White River.
Right here.
Wow. That's cool.
Well, I have a river in the backyard, and like 2 minutes, there's a creek. So, and the boat ramp is 5 minutes away.
How far from your back porch is the river?
About 75 yards.
How far from your back porch is the river?
About 75 yards.
So you actually live right on
From
the
what
river.
I heard, and Shireena told me before, like when the water rises, she was fishing from the back porch. Now I don't know.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see now. Yes. When it floods, it gets, I think the highest it's gotten maybe 19, 20 feet. And that is in our yard. And I fished from the back deck before. I caught my first catfish from the back deck.
Oh, wow.
And there's a video out and some pictures too of me out there in my waders trying to catch a fish. And it was in January. It's probably like 30 degrees outside.
Yeah, catfish fight in the winter.
Mm-hmm. And during that, something hit my leg, and I was like, "Oh my!" I didn't even know. I was just out there, just not knowing what could float by and maybe take me under, but it was fun.
Something hit your leg, huh?
Yeah, I was like, "Oh my, what is that?"
The picture?
No. Okay, that you see how dry it is around there? That's the riverbank. And that was after it was called an itty bitty kitty tournament that I was in. I didn't catch any fish, but I had lots of fun. And when we were going to get the boat back on the trailer, there was an anchor there. Well, a makeshift anchor. Someone, put it together. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pick it up, take a picture. Hey. So now it's something to talk about. And there's Malia. She's one of my #1 fans.
Rena keeping it real.
And that spot is actually in Gary's backyard. And that's Gary's daughter, the one that I beat during the SmackDown. And it's so funny. When we were doing that, and that was actually in another little online tournament that I did. And she doesn't get out there much with her dad. But when I came over there, she was actually helping me with the pack bait, and she was being my net girl and everything. So It got her out of the house. It got her out there doing something too. And plus, she was spending time with her dad too. So win-win.
Win-win. Great. Wow. Well, you know what? You knew.
Okay.
Eldridge knew you were special, and it's just unraveling more and more. So I know why he was excited to interview you now. I see it. You're inspired. But I got to ask you, where did you get your competitiveness at? Because I keep hearing about contests and SmackDowns. Where did that? Yeah.
Okay. So I do like to get into a lot of these online tournaments and things. one that I'm really proud of was called the Iron Cat. Okay, so during that tournament, you had to see who could fish the longest. Okay, it wasn't about catching fish, it was about who could actually be active fishing for the longest amount of time. So I won that, fishing for 39 hours and 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, 39 hours and 10 minutes.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yes. Okay. Now,
So hold up.
Go
ahead.
Yeah, because we gotta stop. Because y'all just go ahead. I already know what you're gonna say. We got questions. About
this is like hold up. This is like when they win the car on Laverne and Shirley. Whoever can sit in the car the longest,
you can
sit four girls in there. The restroom, and if you get out, you lose. Type of thing. Is that's what's going on here?
Yes. So
wait, where were you? In a boat, on the dock, on the? We gotta know details.
I was out in my backyard. Okay. So when it first started, I don't like doing a lot of smack talk, you know. I keep it real. I tell it how it's gonna be. So I said, guys, I'm gonna win this. I said, I'm gonna win this. Okay. And they're like, why? I said, because here's what I did. I changed my sleeping patterns because normally I'm in bed by 7 o'clock, you know, so I had to change my sleeping patterns. I set up like meal prep so I would have energy every 2 hours. So I set those up, and I prepared my body to do this because there was somebody in the challenge that said, I'm going to be awake for 3 days. I said, oh, are you now? So I am too. I'm going to beat that. So I did all that, and hey, I won. But what makes me so proud that I won, it wasn't about beating those other people. It was about overcoming things that I couldn't do before, because I couldn't fish out in the dark, because I have night blindness. And I don't know if you know about that, but I can't see very far in front of me. And it's just like everything is like this, and it's kind of scary. So I fished at night, and I wasn't very good at fishing in the rain. I fished in the rain, and I just overcame things that I couldn't do before. So that was the best part about it, over beating everybody else. It was overcoming things that I couldn't do.
Congratulations.
After the challenge.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
And I have a little, let's see, where's the, in that I won. Oh,
that's what you get right there. You get that certification right there.
Awesome. And I won this.
I had to give you a certified.
This is a trophy that I won for being in that.
The iron man. That's the hooks too. That's beautiful. The hooks, huh?
And then I don't know if you, and then there's a little medal that went along with it. So
nice. Congratulations. Wow.
Those are hooks.
Oh, Shireena, this was great. I knew something was special about her.
You did. You called it.
I appreciate
Shireena,
you.
I called it. And listen, before we go tonight, this has been excellent. I actually went out. I knew because you got a lot of people watching from out that way. We got the Midwest watching. We got the East Coast watching. Let me plug you guys. I hope everybody subscribe to my YouTube channel and watch some of these ELD fishing and TV adventures. So by saying that, I went out yesterday and I went to Cabrillo Beach, and I wanted to show you guys a little bit of California. It was very beautiful weather. It probably was in the 70s yesterday. And because we didn't get to talk about some things, so you have to come back. We have to talk about current. Those some questions I had to ask you about that river current and fishing in the current. And I wanted to show you a little of the ocean current, fishing from the surf right quick. So let me show this little video I prepared, and we will continue having a good time for a second. Here it is. All right. Sonic Cabrillo Beach.
I'm gonna step out and do my first cast.
Surf fishing.
Buttermouth in the house. Hey, you guys, how's it going? I'm out here doing some surf fishing. Just got my first Buttermouth perch on the line. Cabrillo Beach, high tide. Ain't no playing, ain't no strikeouts. Woo, boy, that's more than hand size, pan size. But they get bigger, and I'ma get them. ELD fishing. This is how you wake the fish up. Holla! I caught one, now I'm going for two. When I catch two, I'm going for four. You know I gotta get more ELD fishing. We doing it out here, Cabrillo Beach, man. It's California style. Let's wake the fish up. Holla!
Excellent.
I like that.
Hey, that look
And
like
I like that
ocean
shirt.
blue.
Was that yours? Is that your?
ELD fishing.
There we go.
In the house, man. Yes, I do have a little bit of merch, a little bit of we growing, we getting there. Hats, shirts, gators.
Yeah, I like that. I like that shirt. Do you have a
well, I'm gonna have to get you one out there.
He's gonna send you one, girl.
Do you hit me in the DM?
Yeah.
Hit me in the DM.
Yes.
So,
you don't have to DM him. I'm gonna make sure you gonna
hey,
get
you
a
guys,
shirt.
I want to thank. Let's give Serena. Thank you for showing up and showing out, representing for sisters of color, for sisters all around. The Indiana Fishing Queen, putting it down for the Midwest. Thank you very much, Shireena. You got to come back, right?
Of course.
You gonna come back?
Yes, I will.
There you go.
And
You
I will
family
send
now.
you a cup. That's all I have right now, a coffee
Definitely.
cup.
I drink coffee every morning.
So
Too many
send me
cups.
your information and I'll get it to you.
Yeah.
Please.
I will.
Chef. Quick question, Chef. Can
Yes.
you tell everybody where they can find you and where's My Father's Barbecue? Where they can find you and online too also?
Yes, you can find me online on Instagram. I'm mainly on Instagram. I have a YouTube channel, but I don't really use it yet. I'm not as you guys all got this down pat. I'm just on Instagram and Facebook. So I'm on Instagram. You can find me at Chef Shalimar name. You can find me at Chef Shalimar Lane.
My Father's Barbecue.
I'm getting there. Chef Shalimar Lane on Instagram. Also, My Father's BBQ on Instagram. And My Father's with an S. And also, our address is 637 University Drive, Carson, California.
Nice.
There you go.
Here we go with my man. Come on, let us know.
And Shireena and Gordon.
Sorry, go ahead.
When you guys come to California, you know you got to come to the restaurant, and we're gonna do some fishing.
Oh yeah.
And the people that came on tonight that asked Shireena questions, they were Shalimar's employees. And you know what? I left one out, and when I go tomorrow, I don't want to be looked at funny. So you gotta answer this last question, Shireena.
Okay.
Hey Shireena, my name is Bill Turner. I ain't never been fishing. Can you give me some tips on how to fish when I go on my first try? And how about you could take me too?
Okay.
So,
first thing, you got to get you that
pole. He said, "Can I showed him your picture?" And he was like, "Can you take him fishing?"
Oh gosh. Well, first things first, you got to get you
a second son, so
rod and reel and get out there, get you some worms, throw, and you never know what you're gonna get. And as far as taking you fishing, if I make it there, sure.
Find you a pond first. That'd be the best way to start.
It's a day. Ron Beck is really fishing.
Hey, let me ask. Hey,
Shireena, you are awesome.
Oh,
Eldridge, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
How far is Clear Lake from you?
Talk to me.
How far is Clear Lake from you?
Clear Lake is about 8 hours, man.
8 hours?
Clear Lake is 8 hours. I'm going to give you a fishing report right now. The guy you seen on here last week, Rick Kizzy, the guy that I showed you, he was up there. Him and his girl, Judith. This is Rick Kizzy right here.
Nice.
That's Rick. This girl right here.
Ooh, that is nice.
They don't play.
That is nice.
They slayers, certified.
They post on Facebook today. They're practicing for the tournament. They caught like 13 catfish. They were just catching them this big. As soon as they catch them, they take a picture and just throw them back in the water and doing big things. They are doing things. I want to give a shout out to one other person, this young lady right here who lets me on her YouTube channel. This is doing it big. She's in her name is Deona, and she is Sister Gal's Fishing Adventures. So check out Sister Gal's Fishing Adventures, you guys.
Salute.
They were pumping up our promotion on that channel. American Titan Andy. I want to say what's up to you guys, man. Thank you guys for letting our video show. Thank you everybody for watching and everybody's support. Thank you, Gordon. Thank you, Shalimar. Thank you, Oh Willie. And thank you, Indiana Fishing Queen Shireena.
Oh, thank you guys. Thanks for having me.
You are.
Hey, if you guys want to check out my credentials, look at Thunder Guppies on TikTok. I got a lot of videos on there.
Would you say something about Thunder Guppies on TikTok? Is that what you said?
Yes, sir. That's on my credentials. You can see my credentials on there.
He's certified.
As a certified slayer.
Credentials, man.
Okay.
Certified.
Certified. Wake up! Your certification has been confirmed. You are a certified slayer.
Certification has been confirmed. Sister Girl
Thank
stepped
you,
up on
thank you.
on the LA marketing kit. God bless everybody. If it wasn't for God, we wouldn't even have breath in our life. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. You guys, check us out next Monday, 7 p.m. We will be waking the fish up. Holla at your boy.
Hey, I'm gonna be trying to be set up in my bait shop, man. Next week, I'm gonna try to be set up in my bait shop for the podcast.
Nice. I didn't know you had a bait shop. Thunder Guppies.
I've been trying to